You may feel perfectly fine today. You wake up, move around, breathe normally, and think your heart is doing just what it has always done. But inside your chest, something very different may be happening. More than 70% of people over 60 already have hidden damage in their coronary arteries without any warning signs at all. So ask yourself this: what if your heart has been sending quiet signals that you simply have not recognized yet? What if the danger is silent, but completely preventable? The truth is that 7 simple everyday foods can help reverse the internal aging of your arteries. In this video, I will show you 3 powerful foods that calm endothelial inflammation and 2 eating habits that unknowingly harm the hearts of almost every senior. Stay with me, because this could change everything. Now let us begin with a truth that many people do not hear until it is too late. Your heart does not age suddenly. It ages slowly, silently, and predictably. For most adults, the process begins in their 40 seconds. The cells lining your arteries become a little less flexible each year. Blood flow becomes slightly more resistant. Small areas of inflammation begin to form in places you will never feel. You may think everything is normal because there is no pain, no discomfort, no obvious warning. By the time you reach 60, this accumulated wear becomes much more significant. The protective lining inside your arteries, called the endothelium, becomes thinner and more fragile. Its ability to produce nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps your blood vessels relaxed and open, begins to drop. Without enough nitric oxide, your arteries stiffen. Blood pressure rises. Your heart must push harder to deliver the same amount of blood. This is why many seniors say they feel tired more easily or short of breath when climbing stairs. They assume it is simply age, but much of it is actually the result of declining vascular flexibility. The dangerous part is that plaque buildup often remains completely silent. It does not cause pain until the artery is severely narrowed. But here is the encouraging part. The endothelium is repairable. It can regenerate. It can regain flexibility. And it responds quickly when you feed it the right nutrients. That is where the 7 foods we will cover today come in. They work on the root cause of arterial aging, not just the symptoms. Before the end of this video, you will know exactly how to support your heart so it stays strong, resilient, and protected for years to come. The silent cycle of inflammation. After 60. To understand why certain foods can transform heart health after 60, you first need to understand the silent force working against you every single day. It is something doctors call low-grade inflammation. Not the dramatic, painful swelling you get from an injury, but a quiet internal fire that slowly damages the lining of your arteries over many years. This type of inflammation builds slowly, almost invisibly. You cannot feel it. You cannot see it. But it influences every part of your cardiovascular system. And after 60, your body becomes far more vulnerable to it for one simple reason. The natural defenses that protected your arteries in your younger years are no longer as strong. There are 3 major drivers of this hidden inflammation. The first is unstable blood sugar. Even if you do not have diabetes, your body becomes less efficient at controlling blood sugar with age. When glucose spikes after meals, it irritates the delicate endothelial lining inside your blood vessels. The body responds with inflammation, and these repeated hits are what start the slow development of plaque. This is why seniors often develop heart issues, even when they believe their diet is fairly normal. The second driver is oxidative stress. These are unstable molecules produced from processed food, seed oils, and environmental toxins. In your 20 seconds and 30 seconds, your cells easily neutralize them. After 60, however, your antioxidant systems weaken. These unstable molecules begin to damage cholesterol particles, turning them into the dangerous oxidized form that sticks to artery walls. The third major driver is the sharp decline in nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is the chemical that keeps your arteries wide, flexible, and able to adjust to pressure changes. By age 60, your body produces up to 75% less nitric oxide than when you were young. With less nitric oxide, arteries become stiffer, blood pressure rises, and inflammation becomes easier to trigger. Put these factors together and you create the perfect environment for plaque to grow silently year after year. Most seniors do not notice anything until the artery is already severely narrowed. But here is the empowering truth. This inflammatory cycle is reversible. When you give your body the right foods, you calm inflammation, restore endothelial strength, and increase nitric oxide production. The result is better blood flow, more flexible arteries, and a heart that works with ease instead of strain. In the next section, we will start with the first category of foods that can dramatically interrupt this damaging cycle and support your arteries from the inside out. When most people hear that fatty fish is good for the heart, they think only about omega-3 fats, but the real story is much deeper than that. Fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, herring, and mackerel, contain a unique combination of nutrients that directly repair the lining of your arteries. This is not a vague wellness claim. Your body literally uses these nutrients as raw materials for rebuilding damaged vessel walls. EPA and DHA, the two primary omega-3 seconds in marine fish, are not just healthy fats. They are structural components of every cell membrane in your cardiovascular system. When you eat them, they integrate into the cells that line your arteries, making them more flexible, more resilient, and less prone to inflammation. Think of them as reinforcement strips applied to weakened areas of a wall. For seniors, this is especially important because flexibility in the arteries is one of the strongest predictors of heart attack risk. Stiff arteries increase pressure, reduce blood flow, and make plaque buildup far more dangerous. EPA and DHA counteract this by lowering inflammation signals, reducing triglycerides, and calming the immune reactions that normally irritate the endothelium. But here is the part most people do not know. Small, frequent doses of marine omega-3 seconds appear to work better for older adults than large servings eaten occasionally. Your arteries benefit more when EPA and DHA are consistently available in your bloodstream. That means eating fish 2 or 3 times a week is good, but spreading the intake throughout the week may be even better. Another advantage of fatty fish is that it provides a complete set of amino acids that support heart muscle strength. Many seniors lose muscle in the heart itself, making circulation harder. Marine proteins help slow that loss while improving the heart's pumping efficiency. To boost absorption, pair your fish with a source of antioxidants, such as leafy greens or berries. Antioxidants prevent omega-3 seconds from oxidizing and allow your body to use them more effectively. You can also drizzle a small amount of olive oil over the fish. This combination enhances the movement of omega-3 seconds into the blood and improves overall endothelial function. If you want a simple routine, aim for 3 servings of fatty fish per week. If fresh fish is too expensive or hard to find, canned sardines or canned salmon offer the same benefits at a fraction of the price. The key is consistency. Your arteries will begin responding within weeks, and the improvement in blood flow can be felt as more steady energy, clearer thinking, and easier breathing during daily activities. Next, we will explore a second food category that boosts nitric oxide and opens your arteries from the inside within 90 minutes. If fatty fish rebuilds the structure of your arteries, then this next food category acts like turning the lights back on inside them. I am talking about foods rich in natural nitrates, especially leafy greens such as spinach, arugula, Swiss chard, and beet greens. These foods have a remarkable ability to increase nitric oxide, the gas molecule responsible for relaxing and widening your blood vessels. Nitric oxide is often called the silent guardian of your cardiovascular system. It keeps your arteries flexible, reduces internal friction, and ensures blood flows smoothly, even when pressure rises. After age 60, nitric oxide production drops sharply, sometimes by more than half. This decline is one of the hidden causes of rising blood pressure and sudden cardiovascular events later in life. When you eat nitrate-rich vegetables, something extraordinary happens. Your body converts those nitrates into nitrites and then into nitric oxide. Within as little as 60 to 90 minutes, your arteries begin to relax and widen. This effect can last for several hours. For seniors, this is crucial because improved vessel flexibility reduces the strain on your heart and lowers the risk of plaque rupture. Leafy greens do more than boost nitric oxide. They also supply vitamin K, folate, magnesium, and antioxidants that support long-term cardiovascular repair. Vitamin K helps regulate calcium so it does not deposit inside your arteries. Magnesium keeps your heartbeat steady and supports smooth muscle relaxation in the vessel walls. Antioxidants protect your endothelium from oxidative damage, one of the earliest steps in plaque formation. To get the maximum benefit, you need to eat leafy greens daily, not occasionally. The nitric oxide effect lasts only about 24 hours, so your body needs a fresh supply each day. A simple goal is 2 cups of raw greens or 1 cup of cooked greens daily. One powerful method is to blend spinach into a morning smoothie with berries and water. You will not taste the greens, but your body will feel the effect. Another strategy is to prepare a large salad at lunch with arugula, mixed greens, olive oil, nuts, and beans. This combines several heart-protective foods in one meal. If chewing large salads feels uncomfortable, wilt your greens lightly in a pan with a little olive oil. Cooking reduces the volume but keeps the nutrients intact. Your arteries respond quickly to nitrate-rich foods. Many seniors notice improvements in energy, lightness, and overall circulation within 2 to 3 weeks. Combined with omega-3 seconds, these foods help restore both structure and function inside your cardiovascular system. Next, we move to a food group that shields your arteries from oxidative stress and prevents plaque from becoming dangerous. If omega-3 seconds rebuild your arteries and leafy greens open them, then berries act as the protective shield that keeps them safe. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries contain some of the most powerful antioxidants found in nature, especially compounds called anthocyanins. These natural pigments give berries their deep red and blue colors and play a critical role in long-term heart protection. Inside your arteries, there is a constant battle between damage and repair. Every time your blood sugar spikes, every time inflammation rises, and every time stress hormones surge, tiny injuries appear along the vessel lining. Your body works hard to repair them, but after 60, the repair system slows down while the damage accelerates. This is where berries shine. Anthocyanins neutralize free radicals, the unstable molecules that attack your artery walls and accelerate aging. By lowering oxidative stress, berries protect the delicate endothelial cells that keep your blood vessels smooth and responsive. In simple terms, they help prevent the microscopic triggers that eventually lead to plaque buildup. But berries do something even more impressive. They improve the elasticity of your arteries. Flexible arteries expand and contract easily, allowing blood to flow without strain. Stiff arteries, on the other hand, increase pressure and make plaque far more dangerous. Several studies show that eating berries just 3 times per week can improve arterial flexibility within weeks. Berries also support healthy blood pressure by enhancing nitric oxide activity. When nitric oxide works better, blood vessels relax more fully, allowing the heart to pump with less force. For seniors, this reduction in daily workload can significantly lower long-term cardiovascular risk. Another advantage is that berries help stabilize blood sugar. Rapid blood sugar spikes cause inflammation and increase plaque formation. The natural fiber in berries slows digestion, preventing those sharp rises and keeping your metabolism stable throughout the day. The practical part is easy. You need about 1 cup of fresh or frozen berries daily. Frozen berries are actually ideal because they are picked at peak ripeness and maintain their nutrient profile. Add berries to your breakfast, blend them into a smoothie, or simply eat them as a mid-morning snack. If you prefer savory meals, add a small handful of berries to a spinach salad with olive oil. Consistent berry intake leads to noticeable improvements. Many older adults report clearer thinking, better circulation in their hands and feet, and even brighter-looking skin. These outward changes reflect deeper improvements happening inside your cardiovascular system. Next, we examine a food source that lowers cholesterol naturally and reduces the pressure your arteries feel every single day. Food number 4. Nature's cholesterol balancers. If berries protect your arteries from oxidative stress, then whole grains serve as your daily cleanup crew. Oats, quinoa, barley, and brown rice contain a special type of fiber that binds cholesterol in your digestive tract and removes it before it can enter your bloodstream. This simple mechanism reduces the burden on your arteries and helps keep plaque from forming. The most powerful of these fibers is beta-glucan, found primarily in oats and barley. Beta-glucan acts like a sponge. It dissolves in water to form a gel that traps cholesterol and escorts it out of the body through digestion. This means your liver must pull LDL cholesterol from the bloodstream to make more bile acids, which naturally lowers your cholesterol levels over time. For seniors, this is especially important because the liver becomes less efficient at regulating cholesterol after age 60. Instead of cycling cholesterol out, it often allows more of it to remain in circulation, increasing plaque formation. Whole grains provide a gentle but effective way to rebalance this system without medication. But whole grains offer more than cholesterol control. They provide magnesium, which plays a crucial role in relaxing blood vessel walls. When your magnesium intake is low, your arteries tense up, increasing pressure and making your heart work harder. A diet rich in whole grains helps restore this mineral and promote steady, healthy blood flow. These grains also regulate blood sugar, which is critical because high blood sugar is one of the most damaging forces to your arteries. When sugar levels spike, it creates inflammatory reactions that weaken the vessel lining. Whole grains release energy slowly, keeping your metabolism steady and preventing those harmful surges. To gain the full benefit, aim for 2 to 3 servings of whole grains per day. One serving might be half a cup of cooked oats, half a cup of quinoa, 1 slice of whole grain bread, or a small portion of brown rice. The key is to avoid refined grains. These processed foods have had their fiber and nutrients stripped away, leaving behind carbohydrates that spike your blood sugar and fuel inflammation. Timing also matters. Your body handles carbohydrates best earlier in the day, when insulin sensitivity is naturally higher. This makes breakfast or lunch the perfect time to include whole grains. Many seniors notice that switching to a whole grain breakfast steadies their energy, reduces cravings, and improves digestion. You do not need to overhaul your life. Simply replacing your morning pastry, sugary cereal, or white toast with a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries creates a meal that supports your heart from multiple angles. Next, we focus on one of the most misunderstood nutrient groups, healthy fats that strengthen your arteries instead of harming them. Food number 5, the heart healing power of healthy fats. For decades, many seniors were told that all fats were dangerous for the heart. But modern research shows something very different. The real threat was never natural fats. It was processed oils, artificial trans fats, and refined ingredients. In contrast, the right fats can strengthen your cardiovascular system, repair the lining of your arteries, and stabilize inflammation deep inside your body. The most powerful of these heart-friendly fats come from extra virgin olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds. These foods deliver monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats that support your arteries in ways medication alone cannot. Extra virgin olive oil deserves special attention. Its protective effect comes from polyphenols, plant-based compounds that act as natural anti-inflammatory agents. When these polyphenols enter your bloodstream, they reduce stress on the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your arteries. This improves blood flow, lowers pressure, and reduces the formation of dangerous plaques. A tablespoon or 2 of olive oil each day can shift your cardiovascular chemistry toward healing. Avocados provide another powerful tool for heart health. They contain monounsaturated fat, potassium, fiber, and antioxidants. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, fiber helps control cholesterol, and the healthy fats support overall vascular flexibility. Seniors who add half an avocado to their daily meals often report fewer blood pressure spikes, steadier energy, and improved satiety, which can support healthy weight control. Nuts, such as almonds and walnuts, offer a combination of heart-protective nutrients. Almonds supply vitamin E and magnesium, both essential for maintaining smooth, flexible arteries. Walnuts contain alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that supports healthy vessel function. Just a small handful a day can produce measurable improvements in cholesterol, inflammation, and arterial stiffness. Seeds like chia, flax, and pumpkin seeds add another level of support. Chia and flax deliver plant-based omega-3 seconds and soluble fiber, while pumpkin seeds provide zinc and magnesium, minerals that help regulate blood pressure and stress responses. These small foods carry powerful benefits, especially when eaten consistently. But here is something important. Healthy fats work best when they replace unhealthy fats. That means swapping butter, margarine, and refined seed oils for olive oil, avocado, or nuts. It also means avoiding fried foods and processed snacks that inflame the cardiovascular system. A simple daily pattern might look like this. Start with oatmeal topped with walnuts. Add sliced avocado to your lunch salad. Dress your vegetables with olive oil at dinner. Small changes build into powerful results. Next, we look at a final food category that supports circulation, reduces inflammation, and strengthens your heart from the inside out. Food number 6 and 7. Circulation support and anti-inflammatory powerhouses. To complete your heart-protecting foundation, you need 2 final food groups working together: circulation enhancers and inflammation reducers. When combined, they create a powerful environment where your arteries can repair, your blood pressure can stabilize, and your overall cardiovascular resilience can rise dramatically. The first group includes foods that boost circulation naturally, especially legumes. Lentils, black beans, chickpeas, and kidney beans provide plant-based protein, soluble fiber, and polyphenols that support healthy blood flow. Their soluble fiber binds cholesterol and prevents it from entering the bloodstream. Their resistant starch fuels beneficial gut bacteria, which produce compounds that reduce inflammation and strengthen the immune system. And their plant protein supplies essential amino acids without the saturated fat found in many animal foods. What makes legumes especially powerful for seniors is their effect on metabolic health. Stable blood sugar is one of the most important predictors of heart health after 60. Spikes in blood sugar damage artery walls and accelerate plaque formation. Because legumes digest slowly, they help regulate blood sugar levels and prevent the cycles of inflammation that often go unnoticed but cause long-term harm. Aim for at least half a cup of cooked legumes daily. Add lentils to soups, toss black beans onto salads, blend chickpeas into hummus, or include kidney beans in vegetable dishes. Canned legumes work just as well as dry. Simply rinse them to remove excess sodium. The second group focuses specifically on reducing inflammation, especially low-grade inflammation that becomes more common after 60. Chronic inflammation makes plaque unstable and increases the risk of sudden cardiovascular events. One of the most effective anti-inflammatory food categories is dark leafy vegetables, combined with flavorful herbs and spices, such as turmeric, garlic, ginger, and rosemary. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound shown to reduce inflammation in blood vessels and improve overall endothelial function. Garlic supports circulation by relaxing smooth muscle in the artery walls. Ginger reduces oxidative stress and supports healthy blood flow. Rosemary provides antioxidants that help neutralize the free radicals that age your arteries. You do not need large amounts. A teaspoon of turmeric, a small clove of garlic, or a slice of fresh ginger added to your daily meals can create measurable cardiovascular benefits. Combine these herbs with leafy greens, legumes, and olive oil for a potent heart-supporting meal. When these final foods are added consistently, seniors often report warmer hands and feet, fewer blood pressure fluctuations, improved digestion, and steadier daily energy. These are the outward signs of deeper cardiovascular improvements happening beneath the surface. With all 7 foods working together, your heart receives structural support, improved circulation, reduced inflammation, and a steady supply of protective antioxidants. If this video helped you understand your heart better, take a moment to like this video so more seniors can discover this life-saving information. And before you go, share in the comments which of these 7 foods you plan to start adding to your meals. Your experience might inspire someone else who needs this guidance. If you are new here, subscribe and turn on notifications. Every week, I share simple science-based tips to help you protect your heart, strengthen your body, and age with confidence. Your heart is your engine. Care for it daily, and it will carry you far.